Great. Okay. Yeah. Prashant, did you already go through this question, or have you already been? I mean, do you know what is this question about? Have you gone through week 10?
I've gone through week 10, but I've done PPA till week 8 actually. To be frank, I haven't touched the DP and the string pattern matching part, but I know about the Boyermoore skipping heuristic actually, because it's like we take the last, that is the
Correct.
last visited index of all the, that is
Yes.
what I can
Yes.
say is that if there is a pattern, right, and text, right, and if we just track down the last part of the, if there is there are multiple A's, right, we just track down the last part of the A and we'll store it in a dictionary, and
Okay.
we'll just skip that, if the last part matches with any of the part in the text, right, we'll just
Correct.
move the text to particular format so that it aligns with the uh, text actually.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
is that what, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. That's exactly what it means. Is what it is.
Yeah.
So you're from a CS background, now.
No, couldn't get you, Google.
So are you from a CS background?
No, I'm not from CS background actually. I'm from electrical background actually. But
Okay.
currently working in IT actually.
All right. Okay. So since Sachin has already, I'm sorry, Nikhil has already done. So how should we go ahead with this, Nikhil? Means okay. So we'll explain Prashant how to do this. Okay.
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
explain it to him, and then we'll go. All right. Hi, Naveen. We were about to start. Okay, cool. So
Hello.
Prashant, yeah. So we are starting, Naveen. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So Prashant, brother. Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
So
audible, Gopal. Yeah.
yeah. Can you just read this question? What it says? I'll explain you once it is done.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Write a Python function bm count with the function that has given two parameters t and p, and it implements a string matching algorithm based on Boyermoore skipping heuristic discussed in the lectures, and returns the intermediate step as listed below. Record the indexes of the characters in the text T that will be matched with the last characters of P in the list, says skip L. Skip L is the list of integers sorted in ascending order, where each integer is an index of character in text T. Also, count the number of character comparisons performed between T and P in a variable, say count actually.
Yeah. Great.
And
Finally
finally,
written the
return skip L and count.
Okay. So given the sample input and sample output, okay, will you be able to map it? How they are giving it? Reading the question. Understand what I'm saying?
No, I couldn't get you, Gopal. Actually, can you repeat it again?
Yeah. Will you be able to explain me how we got the expected output?
Yeah, sure.
We'll see. We'll just try.
Yeah,
If not,
yeah,
we'll.
just try.
If not, Nicholas here. He's a pro.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So
uh, so
I'll
we,
also get you the
yeah,
question here.
yeah, sure.
It might be helpful. One more second, please. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, uh, what initially with the Boyer-Morse algorithm, what we do is that we'll just compare the last character, that is y, and with the length of text actually, with
Okay.
the pattern that is provided there, right? Actually, if
Okay.
you could,
So shall we recall what is Boyermoore first with a different example and
yeah,
then come back to the question? Will that help?
yeah, yeah, sure, Gopal. Yeah.
Naveen, what about you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello.
Naveen. Do you know Boyermoore already?
Yes.
All right. So you have studied that. right? Let's
Yes,
take an example.
I
Let's
have,
take a
I have, I have done this, but I just want to revise practically, all the things.
yeah, okay. Even we also did it, but we also wanted to make sure that we are practically able to do all these things. That's why we are doing it again, right? Okay. So Prashant, looking at this, mhm. So here's the pattern. Oh, so that's for brute force. I'll go down. Yeah. Hmm. Prashant, are you able to see?
Yeah, I'm able to see. Yeah.
Okay. So can you explain here?
Yeah, sure. So which space finally, right? So the last character F doesn't match with any of the characters present in the pattern actually. So what
Correct.
we need to do is that we need to skip by a length of the uh, after F,
Okay.
right? We need to skip it by a length actually. So again, we need to match from I actually.
That's correct. So you'll skip like this.
Yeah. Now we have a space with the last character, and we just look at if there is any space, if there is any space kind of a thing available in the text actually, and if there is a space in the text, right, we just align the text with the pattern actually. So it's like A will come to, yeah, L actually. So that's the thing. And
Perfect.
again, yeah. So we again match it with we again have a match with the last character T, and we just
Correct.
again look at other characters actually if there is any match actually. So L doesn't match with A, and we just again shift it by uh, uh, so there isn't L actually available. So we just
Correct.
shifted from L actually
Yeah.
after L. Yeah,
Correct. So A will be going parallel to T. Correct.
yeah, yeah.
So we just skip that much. Okay. Good. Hmm. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, now again we have a match with the last character. Again we have a match with the second last
Second last.
character also. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, and again there is a space actually, and
Yeah.
we just need to align that space actually with the pattern actually.
Hmm.
So we just
So how
shift
many
it
steps
to
you have?
align that. It's like after after that.
So my
Uh,
question is, how many pointers you should move? How many pointers you should move?
yeah,
How
we
many?
need to move it by last. I that is the I plus j, that is I plus j minus last of that
Correct.
particular empty
So
step.
basically, in this case, you are going to move it by two spaces.
Yeah,
Right. Let's not go
yeah.
to the code.
After that,
Hmm. Go ahead.
yeah, after that full stop, right? Actually, after that full stop, right, we need to shift it that much so that with the full stop we need to shift it actually. So at and the space match aligns with the thing actually.
Now my question is,
And
where will A come? Where will A come? So will it come parallel to dot or parallel to the space or second space?
uh, parallel to dot actually.
So A will come parallel to dot. That's correct.
Yeah,
So basically you're matching the last space with the space that you have in the pattern.
yeah.
Great. Now,
Now we have a match with T,
mhm,
and the last character is again space actually. And
yeah,
what we need to do is that we need to move it by a distance of we need to this again matches actually completely matches. If we shift it
mhm,
by if we align this patterns empty space, that is a space, right, and with the text space we just move it by a bit so that it matches, and we just get the exact match actually at that point.
correct.
And we'll be
So
recording that particular starting index as well to which gets appended to our
correct.
what we see. Yeah,
Yeah. So and once that is done, how many characters you need to move? Should you move to the whole thing or
we need to move it by step actually.
one
So
step? Correct. So once
yeah,
if
one
you
step.
have a full match, then you just need to move it by a single step. Right. Okay. So we have moved by a single step, and now again doing the same. Right. The
Yeah,
space and this is not matching, so we move the space. We reassign them. So space and space will be gone like this, right? So
yeah,
and T and N doesn't match. So we don't have an N present here. And now
yeah,
this will go beyond the length, so it will stop. The iteration will stop.
Yeah,
Correct. Great.
yeah,
Okay, that was nice. Thanks, Prashant.
yeah,
So,
sure.
Naveen, will you be able to explain the code? Have you already gone through the code?
No, I won't be able to. Theory, I've got everything what you people have explained.
Nice. All right. The code you won't be able to explain.
No, no,
Prashant, would
no.
you like to try, or should we give it to Nikhil? Nikhil? Would you
Yeah,
like?
hello.
Yeah, Prashant.
Yeah, I believe I was not well versed with the string pattern matching code actually. Even with Rabin Corp also, I've been struggling.
Yeah, but let's talk about this first. Okay, today's question.
Yeah, sure.
That question it talks about Boyermoore. So we'll make sure that we understand the Boyermoore first. All right.
Yeah, sure.
We'll
Yeah,
go to the
sure.
rabbit hole later. Okay. So
Yeah.
Nikhil, are you here? Okay. Seems like Nikhil is kind of out. Okay. So
S-
uh, yeah, Prashant, you want to say something?
Yeah, I can try actually. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
try.
you can try. Hmm?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Naveen,
So,
I want you to follow. Okay, Naveen, I want you to follow. If you don't understand, please interrupt and ask. All right.
Okay, okay, done, done.
More discussion we have, the more we'll understand. That's why. Got it? Okay. All
yeah,
right.
sure.
Let's do some. Let's do the reverse. Naveen, I want you to try something so that you will understand it better.
Sure,
Just
sure.
try it. We'll help you out. Prashant is also here. I'm also here. Just try and try to understand what is happening. Go ahead,
Okay.
Naveen.
First, the last one is initialized. Text is given and one pattern is given.
Correct. So, or shall we go to the GitHub page so it will be easy, right?
Yes.
This will be easier. Go ahead. We have pattern and the text. Hmm.
Then I will iterate over the length of the pattern. The then last of if pattern is I, then position is uh, I can actually
Okay.
while I can explain.
Okay. So what is happening here is nothing. You're just pre-processing it. Okay, wait a second. I'll just run this code and show you. If you run that, then it'll be easy for you to understand. All the text visible to you guys? Is it
Yes,
comfortable?
yes.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Just a second. Let it initialize. Nothing. Okay. Good. 0 and 7. Um, I'll print the last. Okay. I'll print the last dictionary here. Then you will understand.
So it will be like A0, B1, and C2, right? Actually,
Uh,
since the pattern is,
Correct.
yeah.
You're right. So, Naveen, what is happening here is nothing. Do you know what is happening here?
Yes, yes. I'm getting
What is
that.
happening? What is happening?
That last one of the pattern is getting initialized to first position.
No, that's not what is happening. Okay. So what basically happens here is, give me a second. I'll just tell you. Okay. Right. Okay. See, for example, if I give P as uh, yeah. So now tell me, what will it look like, Naveen?
Mm, the PO5. So every first P, then A, then T, then T, then E, then R, then N, or everything will be printed.
Hmm? Everything will be
Printed. Initialized as a dictionary, updated in the dictionary. That
all right.
value of first one will be this P. Sorry, zero will be P, and then
And then A will be 1. Okay.
yes,
T will be
two.
2. What will be the next to TV? I wanted to see you.
So,
See, I wanted to show this to you. Okay. See, P is taking the zeroth position because P is present at the zeroth position, right?
hmm,
So this
hmm,
last dictionary, what it takes basically, it tells us where the character was found last in the pattern. Do you understand?
yes,
So it
yes.
is the dictionary will tell us where did you find that. So if we take P, so where did you
Okay,
find that P in the pattern? At the zeroth
okay,
index,
okay.
right? Similarly,
Hmm.
A. So where did you find P at the last? The third index.
Okay, okay,
If I give P and A and P again, okay, back.
okay,
So now you will have something else. P. Now P is
okay,
updated to 7. That means P is located. Last time you saw, when was the last time you saw P? That is at the
okay,
seventh position.
okay. That will
Now
be
do you understand?
initialized.
Ah,
Okay,
basically, the keys will be the unique characters present in the present in the pattern.
okay,
All the keys will be the unique characters present in the pattern, and the values will be what was the last index of that pattern. Of that character in the pattern.
okay, okay, okay.
Hope this much you are able to understand, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Great. Prashant, you're also okay, right?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with it. Go.
Okay, great, nice. So yeah, go ahead, Naveen. So hope you understood this much, right? So that's what is having. See,
Yes,
ABC. In this case, ABC is 0, 1, 2. Got it?
yes.
Nice. All right. So
Okay.
what's happening next? So we are having one list we are initializing, and I we are initializing one list and a pointer. So this list
Yes.
will basically you tell us at which point the pattern is starting,
Okay.
right? So we are returning the position list, right? So in this case, it's going to return as 0 and 7 because you have ABC matching at zeroth position and ABC matching at seventh position, seventh index.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So that's the list. You need to store it in a list, okay? And
Okay.
Prashant, go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, Sorry, sir. Sure, Google. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so now coming to that while loop, right? Actually,
Mm-hmm.
so uh, so we saw an instance where at that actually goes drifts away when after a particular point, right? Actually, when we try to shift it, right, it just moves away from the length of t itself actually. So which causes, if we just reference it by that particular index, right, then we'll be ending up with index overflow error actually. So to counter
Correct.
that, we need to have a condition like length of t minus length of p, so that
One.
it yeah, so that it
Okay.
gets
Yeah, it stays in between inside of the length of the text, right?
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
yeah.
Naveen, did you follow what he said?
Yes. Yes.
What did he say? What did you understand?
That
I
at
have the
which
pattern. Go ahead.
can you show me the code
Sure.
that the I should be less than the length minus pattern, length of text minus length of pattern, because if it exceeds that na, then it will by the time it doesn't match, it will continually moves on and on.
Correct. So we are saying that okay, if you find something beyond this point, don't go further. So this is going to be the end condition, right? I think that while loop is making sure that that your searching doesn't go beyond the text,
Beyond the
right,
text.
Prashant?
Yeah, Gopal, yeah.
Yeah. Great. Nice. That much is done. Go ahead, Prashant.
Yeah, sure. So matched is kind of the Boolean variable that will let us know if
Initializing
there's a
to
particular, yeah, it's been initialized to true, and J is the tracking, the track
pointer.
which is used, yeah, that is for the text actually.
Hmm. No,
Sorry,
no.
that's for the
A
pattern
for the
pattern.
pattern.
Yeah, pattern. Sorry, actually, I just
Pointer
not
for the
yeah,
pattern at the which pointer you are present at the current moment.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and J you are initializing it as what? You are initializing it as the last length
Last
of p
character.
minus 1.
Yeah.
Correct. Last character of the pattern. Naveen, were you able
Yeah.
to follow this much?
Yes, yes, done, done.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Question.
Yeah, sure. So if we've been checking from the last character of the that is a pattern, and we're just checking if there isn't any particular mismatch that is getting happened actually. So uh, can you have that kind of an example so that it will be easy for me to go through the
Uh,
while loop as well? Yeah.
so you want this example? What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. This one also works, or else the last one that was showed in the slide, right? That one also works actually.
Isn't that a big one? I think that's a big one. You need to go into more iterations.
Yeah, that's true actually. But the skipping is kind of what we are expecting, right? The skipping heuristic
Okay.
is kind of efficient one, right? Actually,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So you want me to put this there?
yeah. Or else if you could go through the slide itself, right, then it will also be easy, right? Actually, because
Okay, I'll go to the slide
that's
also whenever you are saying.
yeah.
Fine. I
Let me
think
try
we
it.
are just.
No, not this one actually. The example that was provided in the slide, right? Actually, the first thing, yeah, which
This one, right?
the first, yeah, this one, but to the top actually. The index were kind of sliced it in a proper way, right? Actually,
Which one do you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this one, yeah, that's the
Okay.
one. So first, while j is greater than or equal to zero and matched actually, so it goes into the while loop, and if
Hmm.
there is a character that is, if the last character of this is, if that is t of I plus j, right, that will, a text of I plus j will point to the f character, and it will just compare with the t actually. That is the last
Okay.
character, p of
Hold
j.
on. Just hold
Wait,
on.
wait.
Yeah.
No,
So I
I'm
am
not
putting it
getting.
here.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here. Don't worry. We're putting the code over there. Yeah. I think this much is okay, right?
Yeah, this much is okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, if uh, t doesn't match with the, if it just looks for the last character, that is t of I plus j matches with the, looks for the f actually, 0 plus the length of the pattern actually. So f is being compared with t, and here f doesn't match t actually. So at the particular instant, matched gets false, and we just come out of the while loop without decrementing the j actually. So what we just do is that we need to skip that I by a uh, length of the pattern actually, right? So we need to skip it by, we need to shift it from after f actually. So
So one
which is
second.
nothing but I plus j plus one actually.
Yeah. So where is that? Here, Rahul. It's Naveen, right? Naveen.
yes,
Okay. So see, you understood. I think you believe you were able to. You're comfortable till line number 9, right?
yes.
Great. So this is the part where you're looking for.
Yes. 11th,
Okay. Hmm.
I'm not getting.
Okay. Okay. See, this is the while loop,
Hmm.
right? So which means that, so this loop, whenever the condition becomes false, whenever matched becomes false, I mean it comes out of the loop, right?
Okay,
Or you can say like whenever j what j becomes less than 0, or when it goes to -1. So what is
okay.
j? J is nothing but the, what is j? Initially,
Length
what
of
is
the
j?
pattern.
Initially, what is j? The last index of the pattern, right? See, you have set it to j equal to length of p minus 1.
No, no t of I plus j represents t.
No, no, no. I'm asking you. We are at line number 10.
Okay.
Okay. In line
Mm,
number 10, you have j is greater than or equal to 0. J is at this position. Okay. Let's say
okay,
what is j? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think at this position it is 6.
okay,
Okay. And matched, you are setting it to, initially it is true. Correct. Now you
okay.
are checking if t of I plus j. What is I?
I was 0.
Right. So I plus j. So I is 0 and j plus, I mean j is 6.
Okay. That
So
was the main confusion. Was I was thinking that j is also iterating from 0. Now I got
yeah.
it. I got it. I got
Okay. So you are checking whether these two are matching.
it. Okay,
Right. So if they don't match directly, you now in this case it is not matching. Right.
okay,
So I mean this t of I plus j, that is nothing but this f.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Done,
Nikhil?
done, 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 done.
Yeah, great. So you are checking whether that position in the text is matching the position in the pattern. If it matches, what will happen?
If matches, then then we will see the second last position, na?
Correct. Look at the code and tell me if it matches, what will happen?
If matches, okay, then I is iterating.
No, no, the J is iterating. Look at this. No, don't
Okay,
go
okay,
there,
okay.
bro. Don't go
Yeah,
there.
okay,
I'm
okay,
asking
okay.
whether the text index
Yes.
and the pattern index,
Okay,
right?
okay,
So if these two characters match, then you don't go to the if condition. You go to the J minus one position. You're going to look at the previous one,
okay,
right? So these two lines won't get
okay,
executed. Only if those two doesn't match, these two lines get executed,
okay,
11 and 12.
okay.
Hope this much is clear. So when
Yes.
so if there is a full match, right? So if there is complete match,
Okay,
okay. So if there is a complete match, the while loop will be completely exhausted, correct?
okay.
So the whole pattern will be matched,
Yes.
right? And match the boolean variable matched also will not be false because
Okay.
you have matched the whole thing, right? So now
Mm-hmm.
what do? You are appending it to the question list, saying that okay, you have matched a successful pattern, or you have matched a pattern successfully.
Okay.
And what are you doing? If there is a complete match, you're just increasing I by one step,
Okay.
just like how Prashant told, right, Prashant?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Naveen, were you able to follow this much?
Done.
Cool.
Then two points were the problematic for me. One was how J was iterating. The
Yeah.
other one was that if it match, it will be come out from while loop.
But here it is not the case. Only if doesn't match, it comes out of the while loop.
No, no. If
Yeah, two
it
things.
doesn't match,
If it
only then.
doesn't match, it comes out of the while loop. Or if there is a complete pattern, it comes out of the while loop.
Okay. Okay. Then
Right?
at which position there is a complete match?
At this point.
No, 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 no. In the code. In the code. In the code.
In the
That is
code,
after the else part, maybe. You know?
here itself it's happening.
Okay.
Here itself is happening.
Okay.
See, that's what you have an else part for what? If it doesn't match.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So for example, yeah. So for this example, I mean for this position, it is not matching, correct? You come out of the
Yes.
while loop.
Yes. Okay.
Since the match is false, so you can't go to this line. 14, 15, 16 won't be executed.
Okay.
Now see. So what was jth value? So you basically come out of the while loop after decreasing j, right? So j was
Okay.
6 and j, I think j became 5 now.
Okay.
Am I right, Prashant?
Yes.
No, I couldn't get you, Gokul. Actually, can you come up with? Can you tell?
Yeah, I'm
Tell
telling
me again,
again.
actually.
Okay. So initially
Yeah.
j was having the value 6,
Yeah.
right? So while coming out of the while loop, j's value will become as 5. Yes or no?
Uh,
I am taking this example. See, for this example, we'll come out of the while loop for the first iteration itself.
yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So j's value will become 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we go to the else part. So if it is not matching, we go to the else part. This part covers the not matching criteria.
Yeah.
Okay. Naveen, how about Prashant?
Not matching for which point of the pattern?
Any point, bro, any point. If it doesn't match, then it's not a match, right?
Okay.
I mean, even if I and I is not matching, then it's not a complete match. We want a complete match,
Okay.
right? So you check these two is matching, or these two are matching, these two are matching. If these two doesn't match, then what? The whole pattern itself is not matching. What do you need to do next? That's what is being told here.
Okay. Okay.
Prashant, go ahead. Can you continue?
Okay.
Where
Done.
you
Yeah.
left?
Yeah. Sure, Gokul. Actually, yeah. So,
Okay.
so J gets decremented to 5 actually. So there isn't a particular match as well. And what we need to do is that we need to check whether that particular last character, that is because since it already got decremented, we need to check with F actually by incrementing it by 1 actually.
Yeah, that's correct. So we are
Yeah.
making it as again.
Yeah.
Good.
Once again to
Okay.
6. And again, we need to compare that if there is any last character, that is the last character of the, that is F is, if, is there any F between the in the
Present in the last
pattern actually.
dictionary.
Yeah, in
F
the
is present
pattern
in the last
actually.
dictionary. Hmm.
Yeah, in the keys of the dictionary. Since
Correct.
if the doesn't come in the pattern itself, we need to shift it by that is 0 plus 6 actually.
Correct. So that's what I plus j plus
Plus
one.
1 actually. Yeah, 0 plus 6 plus 1 actually. That is,
Ah,
we need to map it to after f actually. So a comes at I actually.
correct.
Yeah.
So Naveen, were you able to follow this part?
But what I'm getting is that
Hmm.
if it doesn't match, we will move to else part, and then if it was six, J was six, it will become seven. Now again, the last position will be
What was
checking.
7? Can you repeat what was 7?
Pointer in the pattern.
Pointer in the pattern will become, see, at this position, pointer in the pattern is becoming as 5,
Okay.
right? So in the else part, the pointer in the pattern, it is increasing
Yes.
back to 6.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hmm. So if it is a complete match, you don't need to worry about j pointer where it is. Okay, if it is a
Okay.
complete match, you don't need to worry. You just need to increase I, and then again, so j will be initialized back to the last position.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay,
J
go ahead.
J is then still at six pointer if it doesn't match, and
Hmm.
then we will check what we will check. It
Yeah,
kindly.
we are checking. So that's what we checking whether the last character, this last character, right, which is f.
Yes.
Okay, whether the character f is present in the last dictionary. Do you remember the dictionary that we were talking at the start?
Dictionary was yeah. Okay. Okay.
Keys and values.
In the pattern,
Ah,
everything
ah,
was initialized in the pattern.
correct. We are checking if f is there in the pattern.
Okay.
If it is there, what was the position that was found last?
Okay.
If you had a T here, go ahead. Anyone want to say something? Okay. So if you had a T here, what will happen? So the last position of the T is T.
Okay.
So like that it will go.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
if yeah, so if it is not matching, so the last index itself is not matching directly, correct?
Yes.
Hmm? So what we do, we basically skip the entire, we basically skip the entire part. So starting from I till J, you skip.
Plus one. Why plus one? Then
That
what will
plus,
happen?
I mean, this much you are skipping means that plus one will come here.
Okay.
Now
Done.
that A J pointer will, I mean, that I pointer will come to this position.
Okay.
So
Done.
you are skipping this much letters. Got this much?
Yes.
Okay. That one would make you clear about that. Okay.
Yes.
So now we'll take this example for the next part. Okay. Naveen, I think it's echoing from your side. No, no, I think it's okay. Okay. Hey, Priyan. I think so. Priyanshu.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. I think you joined late, huh?
Yeah, I saw the mail.
Okay. So fine. So we are discussing this. We are about to complete this. Are you
Yeah,
familiar
no
with this
problem.
Boyermoore?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we'll continue. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Great. Okay. So Prashant.
Gopal, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Priyanshu.
Okay. So what is happening here? I think only this part is left. Am I right, Naveen? Only this
Yes.
part is left.
Yes. Yes.
So Prashant, can you explain what is happening at this point?
Yeah, sure, sure, Gopal. Actually, uh,
If it is
so
not
if
matched, means
yeah, if it is not matching, means it just looks for the last character which doesn't match actually,
okay.
and with the index of the character, last character present, last index of the
Naveen, can you mute?
character in.
Like, if you are not talking, can you mute? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
If
sure.
the
So what happen? So we just look for the last character that is not that is matching actually, and
hmm
with the pattern actually. And if there is a match in the if there is a character that appears in the pattern, right? Then we just track down the, we just have a dictionary that is which has keys as characters and their last index as in the last index as values in the pattern actually. So we just
Yeah.
tracked it. We just tracked down the last character, last character's index present in the pattern. We shift the pattern that much actually. Sorry, we shift the
I.
index of the text index of I sorry index of the text by that much level actually.
Okay. So I think this will be clear at a particular example, right? We'll take a particular example for that.
Yeah, sure.
So I think
I
probably now
believe, yeah,
this will be this will be correct, right?
yeah, this would work actually. Yeah.
Right. So Naveen, are you here still?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, great. So Naveen, can you tell me what is happening here?
Actually, I have a confusion in the code, but I'm getting everything there. What is happening is, if that last one matches T.
Yeah, this T, right? I think you're talking about
Yes,
this. Are you talking about this? Okay.
yes.
Hmm?
Then again it will go to that loop, na, where J will while
This
J
one, this loop, right?
the
10 line
whole
number 10 to 13.
yes, yes,
Correct. So the last thing is matching. Okay. So what do? You are decreasing J by J
J.
minus 1. So you are having
Yes,
J here. Now J
now
minus 1 will be A. Correct.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Now what are you doing? You are checking if this L and A are same. See, look
yes,
at this. If
yes.
L and J are not equal, then put the match as false.
False. Then we will be out of that.
Then we'll be out of the loop.
Yes,
Since the match is out of the match is false, you won't go inside of this if condition. You will directly come to the else part.
yes.
So else part you increase J by 1, right? I think
Then
if you are having J here, I mean
yes,
while you're coming out itself, you decrease the J, right?
yes,
So you will still be here. Okay. So what are you doing now? Now see this if condition. If
yes. If
T of I plus J.
I plus J.
Okay. So I is at this position,
Okay,
right? So T of I plus J. Okay. So I
okay,
plus J is nothing. What would I say?
okay.
Prashant, can you help here? So
Yeah,
will
sure.
I, yeah, will I always be at the first starting index of this pattern? Or, oh no, I should be here. Where will I be
I
at this position?
I
Can
is
someone guess?
actually running
Yeah,
over the text.
correct. So which means here, right, Nikhil?
Yeah, L.
Yeah,
Okay. So I is here and J is at this point for
Yeah.
A. Correct. So in this case, I will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I is 11 and J will be
Five.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right.
Yeah.
J equals 5. Okay. So what do we do here? Naveen,
I have a problem that J was initialized to its initial position again, na, J plus 1.
J plus 1 where?
While
What?
entering in else part, yes,
Hmm?
here, line number 18, if it
Correct.
was 6, then before exiting from while loop, it was initialized to 5. Then after
No, no,
again
no.
getting entering to else
No.
part, it was
Hmm.
increased to it got back to its initial position 6 again.
Very good. So you asked the right question here. Okay. But if you clearly see here, okay. So J initially was at sixth position, correct? That
Yes,
much you understood, right? So what do you see? So J is a match. You have a pattern match, correct? So that means if
yes,
condition is not passing in,
yes.
right? So what do you do? While loop also has this part. So that means
Okay,
J is moving the pointer to when J is coming here.
okay,
At this position, you don't have a pattern match, correct?
okay, okay.
So that means while coming out of the while loop, J is going to this position, right? Now you go to the else part and you are incrementing it again back to this position. Hope you understood this much.
Oh, okay, okay. J's initial position will be where it is not matched.
Correct. Correct. You're right. Exactly correct. Okay.
And then
Yeah. Tell me. Go ahead, Naveen.
then we will check that in uh, text, if that was last key, then I will move
No, no, no. So last of keys. So you should know what is the last of. I mean, you should know what is
last
the
of
last of keys
dictionary
dictionary for
in
this.
pattern dictionary of the pattern.
Hmm.
If any key in the text matches to that, then I will move to that point where max of what will be the max of the code.
1 second. I'm just trying to map the you know this last dictionary here. So what is the position of H? It is 4. Uh, Space, I think. What is the position of space? Can someone tell? It's 2. So this is the last dictionary.
Okay. In that
Hmm.
is at a 5.
Hmm. So now you see. Now you come and see. So T of I plus J. So I is here. J is what? What was the J? I think basically it is L. I think, right, Nikhil?
Yes,
I think
yes.
we are checking for the L.
Yeah.
Okay, we are checking whether that L is present in the last dictionary. Do you have it?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Do you
No.
have it?
No. No.
You don't
No.
have it, right? So if
No.
you don't have it, then you go to the else part, and what do? You skip how much,
I plus
right?
j plus 1.
So I, what was I at this position at this point? So we had 11. I equals 11, right?
Yes.
J, what is J?
J
5,
was 5.
right? So how much do you increment with?
16 plus 1 17.
Very good. So now I is going to the pointer 17. So let's check 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So is that, am I right? So do we move it here?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So it will be A will be coming straight to T. Let's check. See,
Done.
follow,
Done.
done, right? So A and T, and then this is a best example. Okay, so this is a best example. So if you have a space, now we are able to find that space, right?
Yes.
So you're going to check what is the last of that space.
Last of the
So
space in the pattern or in the text?
in the pattern, in the pattern,
In the pattern.
in the pattern, what is the last of space in the pattern?
Okay.
What is that? 2,
2.
right? So that means uh, what is saying? So J minus 2. What is J minus 2? So am I
No,
confusing you?
J at that point will be
J
3
at
or
that point.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, at this point 6,
J
5, 4. At this
4.
point J will be 4. Correct, Naveen?
Yes.
Okay, and the space is located at 2.
Yes.
So what do you do? J minus 2 positions you need to shift.
Yes.
So that is what is happening. See, uh, J
Okay.
minus
2.
last of whatever, comma 1. So you're shifting it 2
Okay.
spaces.
Okay.
So simple. So the else part you have already seen, and then it continues further, and that's how the algorithm is working.
Okay.
Uh, okay, now, okay, fine. So Prashant, are you okay with this?
Yeah, Gokul. Yeah, I'm fine with this actually.
Great. So now, shall we just take have a mind map of something, how to do this algorithm, like pseudocode or something. So first,
Yes.
what do we do? What's the first point we need to do?
Yeah. First, we need to gather the last part of the all the characters actually, last index of the
Yeah, so we
pattern.
can name it like last dictionary, right? This should be
Yeah,
easy for us to remember. It's not a big deal, right? I mean,
yeah.
Yes. Dictionary of the pattern.
yeah, okay, last dictionary. You tell me, okay? So it should be easy for you to remember.
Hello. So why, one second.
Yeah,
Why are
please.
we keeping last of dictionary? why can't we keep this starting point of every character?
So that we could learn that we are whatsoever traversing from the last, not from the beginning.
Yes, okay, okay. If we convert from the first starting point, then we have to keep the
it, it,
starting.
it doesn't matter, but
In
Boyermoore
that
works
case,
in that manner.
skipping would be less, na? To make it more efficient, we are considering last of that.
Okay, okay. For efficiency, so we consider last. But
Hmm?
this algorithm is possible if we calculate from the starting point also.
Yeah, it's possible, but it's waste of time.
Waste of time. Oh, that's good.
Ah,
Okay, okay, okay.
fine.
Next.
Yeah. So what's next? If I'm going to write it, then after the last dictionary is formed, okay.
Yes, yes.
Initialize. Uh, for list, and I just wanted to remember that. Okay, or else I'll forget it. Great. Now what do we do? Prashant, can you help us here? Prashant, Nikhil, like I want all you guys input so that it'll be easy for
We
us to
run,
remember.
we
Yeah,
run I
sure.
over, we run I over the text.
Viran,
I
what do we write it as?
uh, while loop,
Okay, while loop,
over I over text.
Over the
I is less than length of text
text minus
minus.
the
Length of
length of
pattern.
pattern.
This would make us easily remember it, right? At
Yeah.
least.
Yes,
Okay, good.
yes.
So what do we do next?
Okay, we need a
We
variable to
again,
traverse text actually.
Hmm. Set variable match and j. Correct.
mm,
Yeah.
variable j for pattern.
Okay.
Pattern
Should
traversal.
point to the yeah.
What did you say?
For pattern
No.
traversal.
Go ahead. I mean, Prashant, I want you to tell something.
Yeah, sure. Actually, no, it's completed actually.
Pattern minus one, right? And j is going to be length of pattern minus one. This is something which we might forget. Also, I'll forget.
Traversal in reverse will be more.
Yeah. Reverse order. Okay, that should be fine.
Yeah.
Then what do we do?
And
So
so
since
we
it's
just
coming
make
from a while loop, I'm putting it like this. Okay. So
yeah.
I'm putting a.
We just
Go ahead.
we need to have another while loop actually. And
That's what I'm doing here.
just
Nested while loop.
Ah. You're okay with this, right, Prashant? Prashant and Nikhil, who was telling that? Prashant or Priya?
no, I was telling it, but I'm comfortable with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this okay. You want me to write it as nested, huh?
No, I'm not telling nested actually. Yeah. It's already understood, right? With
Yeah,
the
it's understood. But still, it's okay. Let us write it. Nested while loop.
Uh,
Go ahead. Nested while loop.
until j is greater than 0. Till j is greater than 0.
J.
Greater than equal to 0. And match p is true.
Right. So while loop over.
Yes.
We can say like this.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fine. What do we do right next?
we just compare the last character of the pattern with the I plus j length of the text actually.
Okay. Uh, compare. So it's going to be if condition, right?
Yeah.
If
Yes.
text of. I mean, what I want to write here is basically whatever you have here, right? I want you to explain it. What is this? 11th line. What is that? If text of I plus j, right? Text of I plus j is not equal to p of j, which means what does this mean now? We'll write it here. Tell me.
Loop ended. While loop, nested while loop ended.
Okay,
It
if
means
pointer,
we can say
go ahead.
that just like the last character of pattern is matching
Not
with the
just
last.
not the it's not the last character, right? It's J is actually
I
very
plus
important.
jth element of text doesn't match the jth element of pattern.
Okay, I plus J.
Element of text
Okay,
It doesn't
right,
yes.
of text
text
doesn't
doesn't
match
match the
Then,
jth
then
char of pattern.
pair of pattern. Okay,
Right.
okay. So what do we do? Set
Match
match equal to
false.
false.
match first and we reduce the days so we can check for the
J
previous
equal
last.
to J
Jth
minus.
minus 1.
Okay. So
Decrementing
anything I
j.
need to write here? Do you want me to write anything here?
No, no
No, right?
need.
No need. Okay. Good. So now we'll go to the what are we going to? If match.
Uh, yeah,
Correct. So what do we
yeah.
do?
We append the post list.
Append I to pause list,
Post list.
whatever.
And
Fine.
increment I.
I will write it as in a single line only. Increment I. Works. Great. So what do we have here? That's all. Else.
Will restore j.
Okay, that's correct. That's the restore J. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
If
Then if
check, let's say like check if
uh, I plus jth element of text
character
char of character of text
of text is
is
in
in keys of last.
dot keys. We are checking whether that that character is present in the last dictionary.
Yeah. Basically,
Right?
it is if it is present in the pattern or not.
Yeah. So if present set
Present
I equal to I plus
I
what is
plus
this?
max
Max of
j
this
minus
is
last of
J minus last of T of
t
I
of
plus.
I plus j.
So I want some
Comma
explanation for this. I want some good explanation for this because this is a core one. Can
because
someone help me here?
t yeah j minus t of last t of I plus j might run into the negative.
That's why we are putting max.
Yeah, and so we are taking one shifting I by one in that case. That's why we are
Mhm.
taking max.
That's okay. I want some, I want some explanation to write it here. I mean, I just want you to give a sentence how to write this. If it is present,
Uh, if uh, if j
right?
is greater than the last of ti plus j, t of
Hmm?
I plus j,
Hmm?
then we increment I by 1.
Huh. We don't need to write the if condition, right? I mean, just tell me how to, write it like that.
If the
Set
value
I.
increment I by 1,
Hmm?
if j minus
I
plus
plus
1,
max of
I plus
what is
1,
it?
you have written that, na?
I have
You are
written it,
writing
right?
explanation.
I want to write the explanation. That's what I want to write the explanation here.
Oh, set I to I plus 1 if you want to write text, na? Set I to I plus 1 if
Okay.
j minus last of t of I plus j is negative.
Okay. I to 1, set I to 1 if
Yeah.
j minus
Of
lots of
last of t of I plus j is negative or 0.
x of I plus j. Right?
I plus j is negative or 0 or less than or equal to 0.
Less than or equal to 0.
Yeah.
And here we also have the else part, right?
No, else part we are shifting by whole pattern. I is equal to I plus j plus 1.
Maximum of j minus. Okay, that's understandable, I think,
No,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So Naveen, okay with that?
I have just one confusion that when it will be negative. You have written if present set I equal to I
Suppose
plus
suppose j is at 1 and we have
okay,
found a match there. Means I t of I plus j is matching with something in the last of keys, and that value of last of keys is 2, 3, 4. Then
okay.
in that case, the j minus last of text of I plus j will run into negative. In that
So
case, we have to increment I by 1 only. Sir has given the explanation of that in slides. You can
where? Like now that will be
come below. Uh, no, while explaining algorithm, I guess. While explaining the algorithm, uh,
but you should be able to answer it from here also, right? When
this case does not arise here. That
j
case we are
minus
putting.
last of something, right?
Yeah,
So I believe come to this point, no? Or this is matching completely.
yeah.
Right.
So while
Okay. For this, what is j? For this question, what is j?
now j is 5.
Acha, okay, j is 5.
Uh,
And if we had another t at this point,
yeah.
right? Last of t. Okay.
Sir has given the explanation. Come down. Sir has given the explanation. While explaining the algorithm, yeah. Come down.
Okay.
Come down. He has written something. I think in slides, whatever he has written while in lectures, that is not in slides, na?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, 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 okay.
You
So,
look at
sir,
this.
yeah, sir was writing something in the lectures while lectures going on. He explained that this thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
if so, I can tell that. I can tell that. I think I'm able to
yeah.
kind of okay. So Naveen, if we had another t at this point,
Okay.
okay. So can you tell me what is j for this? J equal to 6 is
J is
matching.
five.
Yeah, J is 5.
6,
6
5.
is matching. So we set the J as 5, right? And
Yes.
what is the T?
T,
Last of T. Can you tell me last of T?
last of T will be
Last of this T.
before in
6,
the
bro.
text na. T in the text na.
No, in
Yeah,
the last
T in
T
the
in the
dictionary.
text, but
pattern.
in the pattern, last dictionary.
Okay. Okay.
Last is a dictionary, right?
Yes. So
Hmm.
that will be 0, 1, 2,
5
3,
minus 6.
3, 4,
Not T,
5,
bro. The last
3,
time you saw T, which is 6,
6, 6, 6.
right? So now come to this part. So what is this? It's saying I equal to I plus max of what is j minus last of t of 6? I mean, or what is last of t?
Yes, that will be negative 5 minus 6.
Very good. See, this t that, I mean, whatever I have written here, right, this t refers to this t.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and this value 6, okay, it refers to when was the last time you
This.
found t.
Okay.
Don't confuse it. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Wait. Just let me go through it again.
Go ahead.
J is 5
Correct.
and last of T is 6. That means it is of the in last dictionary we have
Hmm.
which we have assigned.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay.
in such a scenario, see, you have it like this. So, what do you do?
Okay. Okay. Then then
What do you
then
do? My
we have
question
to
is,
move
what do
it
you do?
by one.
Then what will happen?
Yeah. Then
I
basically we are
yes.
following the brute force algorithm. Means we are shifting just by one text.
Okay. Okay.
In that scenario, so I will become
We are
what will I do?
uh,
Hold I plus
One.
what is what is that max of j minus, which is what? It goes to 5 minus 6, which is minus 1. So I will become 1. I equal to I plus 1.
Okay.
So this from I mean the pointer from here. Okay. So the pointer from
Yes.
here it will move to this point. Simple. Just one step.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now
Again,
we will
again,
go.
again. What you said kindly. Just bit of confusion again.
You
It
tell.
happens. It happens only if last one matches the second last. If we iterate to second last and that doesn't match, and then we check which one among that pattern the last
Hmm.
of the dictionary is that there, and
Hmm.
it is there if it
Hmm.
is there, then we check
Hmm.
its position,
Hmm.
and the position will be to iterate the
Hmm.
I to iterate I. By that point, that whole pattern will shift.
Hmm. How much you are shifting that? Simple.
Okay, how much? Okay, we were shifting, but the thing is clear to me now. Then when it can happen negative.
Huh.
Okay, okay, okay.
Got this
Important.
clear?
Yes, yes, done.
Okay. So I hope it's okay for everyone, right? Everyone else, right?
Yeah, you can think of like this. Basically, this algorithm is all about incrementing the i's.
Hmm.
How we are incrementing the I. The whole algorithm is about that only.
Okay. Naveen, got that? It's all about manipulating the position of I.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Priyanshu, what about you?
No, I have to see again because
Okay. So anyhow, we have got the recording. Okay. I'll send it to you later.
okay.
Okay. So now it's already beyond 7:30, the planned time. Uh, but hope Boyermoore is okay with everyone, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So tomorrow while coming, what we shall do is we shall go through this. I mean, you guys can try it out, and I'm not sure if
This code is just putting two lines of codes here
exactly. So
in the
people should be
Boyermoore.
already be able to do that.
Yeah,
Okay, they should be able
Okay.
to do that. If you guys have time, try to do this also. Try to see this also.
Okay.
If you guys have time, I'm not going to take more than 1 hour, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Gokul,
Sure.
actually,
Yeah,
tomorrow
Prashant.
also will we be meeting at the same time actually because
What you want
I'll
to
be
shift the
returning
time?
home
You want to shift
if
the time?
people.
if
Yeah,
Yeah, Priyank.
possible because
It's
uh,
okay. Just
I
tell me, guys. All you guys tell me. What time you guys wanted to have it?
I'm
I don't have
okay
any
after
problem.
7.
I
All
don't
yeah
right.
have
after
any.
Nikhil wants it after 7.
7
Prashant wants it after 7. Priyanshu?
7:30
Yeah,
actually
I
for me
think
because
there is a in 2 or 3 days there is a meeting workshop of MLT and some. So
We
Correct.
can skip those days.
Now we can skip
yes,
those days. It's
Yeah.
for
till
our thing
18,
only, right?
till 18 there is some timing of 6 to 8 and 9 to 11 something.
Hmm.
Till 18, so
Okay, okay, okay.
I think
Was that as your workshop is?
Yeah, correct.
yes this.
Hey, we have Anwar is also here and Kolli Prithvi Raj is also here. I didn't see you guys. Anwar, sorry. Anwar is silent. All right.
Yes, Gogol.
Yeah, we are winding it. Subramanyam is also here. My God, you people are joining at 7:30. We are
I saw the
leaving.
message only at 7:15. I joined at
Okay.
7:15.
So from tomorrow we'll have it from 7:30 to 8:30. Is that fine for everyone?
Done,
yeah
done,
it's
done.
Yeah,
fine
fine
Gokul.
by me.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yes.
Perfect, right?
yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Okay. Sure. Okay. One second. Let me just stop the recording.